Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? Jacob, you gonna say something?
No.
No? Haley, you gonna say something? So, Joey, what's up?
Coach Jones, teach us about 104.
I want to. I'm glad that you're excited about it too.
I'm excited.
All right, here we go. 104, you've been doing 102 and 103, and you should be really good at understanding these y is less than mx plus b or y is greater than mx plus b graphs. Previously, and when I say previously, I mean like way back in first semester, we did inequalities on a number line. And we put dots, either solid or open, and arrows. When we have y is less than mx plus b or y is greater than mx plus b, we're going to have lines and shades. So we're going to put a y equals mx plus b line somewhere. But what we got to know is if we have less than or greater than without the equal to with it, what kind of line is it going to be?
Dotted.
Dotted. So if you're looking at one of these, you should know you got a dotted line. Kind of like when you were looking at one of these in the first semester, you had an open dot. Open dot before, dotted line now. Now if you put the equal to with it, that changes it to what kind of line? Solid. Just knowing that a lot of times gets you 50-50 on these type of problems. The other 50% of the problem is knowing how to shade. So if you have a greater than sign, that will be these guys, where do we shade?
Up.
Shade up. So we shade up. Shade up. Shade above. If you have a less than, then we're going to shade below. Shade down. So nothing new here. We've kind of done that to death this week. Here's our dotted lines. Here's our solid lines. If we're greater than, shade up. If we're less than, shade down. It helps to know which is which. These are less thans. Those are shade downs. These are greater thans. This is when we shade up. Some problems, the first example is the easiest one I could find. Some problems are as simple as just looking at it, understanding what kind of sign do we want. Do we want the equal to on this one or not? No, because it's what kind of line?
Dotted.
Dotted. So we don't want, look at our answers. We don't want answer A. What's another one we don't want? B. So we already know it's C or D. Now with C or D, can you see that they are both in mx plus b form?
Yes.
Great. They're both in mx plus b form. This one says less than. This one says greater than. Which do you want for this graph? You want less than. It was that simple. What kind of dot or what kind of sign do I want? Do I want the one for dotted or solid? And do I shade above or below? I want to shade below. Is that simple? All right, Jacob, are you feeling confident today?
Yeah.
Okay. This is all you. This is all you right here.
Wait, I'm right here?
Oh, you didn't tell me he couldn't catch the pass.
Hey, there's a reason I'm a line.
Yeah. Now, you got 5 seconds. So if you want to line it up. 4, 3, 2. Oh, he doesn't feeling confident. He can make a layup, though.
That wasn't a layup, that was a slam dunk.
Slam dunk, okay. That's right. He missed a layup earlier this week.
Michael Jordan did.
All right.
I could be LeBron, man.
From the free throw.
All right. Obviously, things are going to get more difficult than they were on the front page, but let's look at them. All right, here's our picture. The problem is the answers. None of the answers are in y equals mx plus b. So we want to eliminate some. First, just looking at the line. Dotted again. So what answers can we eliminate for a dotted line?
The equal to.
So which ones are those?
A and C.
A can go,
And C.
and C can go. Over here it says answers A and C are obviously wrong. Why? Because they have the equal to with them. All right, here's the good thing about 50-50. We just need to work them out and see which one goes with our picture. And this is not hard. Get this into mx plus b, you just have to do one thing. What is it?
Subtract the add negative for it.
Add, don't add negative 4x, just add 4x to each side. And you end up with y is less than 4x plus 4. And that actually sounds pretty good to me. That's got it's the right sign, 4x plus 4, that's what this line looks like. And this tells you to shade where?
The side. Right below.
Shade below. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. That's why it is this one.
Well,
If
the
you
line-
did this one right here, watch really quick, we'll just do this one real quick.
It would shade above.
It would end up shading above negative y, negative 4x plus 4. You have to change your signs and flip. Ends up being a shade above, and we don't want a shade above, so that's why it is B. This is going to go really quick. I think almost all three of these examples ends up being the first one we check. All right, here's this one. What kind of sign do we want for this dotted line?
A regular.
We want a regular without the equal to, right?
Yeah.
So let's eliminate some answers. A's gone. Is that the only one?
Yes.
Unfortunately, you got 3 that you have to check. Sometimes, like this one,
Well,
I
X
think-
can't be negative, so we eliminate the other two.
well, no, we need to get them in mx plus b. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But we wouldn't need to get them in mx plus b to be sure. All right, on this one, if you want to get this in mx plus b, first thing that needs to happen is what?
Minus X.
Minus x. Minus x. And you end up with 2y is greater than negative x minus 4. Then you've got a coefficient on your y. How do you get the coefficient off your y?
Divide.
Divide all three things by 2.
So it'd be 1/2.
2, yeah. So it's going to be y, no sign flip. Negative x over 2 is just the same as saying negative 1/2 x minus 2. We got the greater than sign that we want. We got a negative slope, which we obviously have, and we're crossing at negative 2. This is the right answer.
I told you.
Down 1 over 2, that's our slope. Down 1 over 2. So it's nice when it works out to be your first option. That'll happen like once every 10 times. Alright, I think something's different here. What is it?
It's a solid line.
Solid line. For the first time, it's a solid line. So that means what kind of sign do we want?
Greater than or equal to. Or less than.
We want an equal
Want
to
the
for
equal
sure.
to.
We want the equal to for sure. And then when it's in y equals mx plus b, we want it to be y is less than or equal to mx plus b. So eliminate some answers for me.
C.
That's the only one, right?
Yep.
But like I promised, this goes fast because it's always the first one on today's notes. Just luck of the draw, I guess. But let's do it. Now, we want less than, right? Because it's shaded below. This appears to be greater than, but think about it. What's-
Negative.
That means there will be a sign flip, so this could be a potential right answer, and it actually will be. First thing to do, though, before taking care of that coefficient is take care of this. Just like before. Now you got negative 3y greater than or equal to negative x plus 9. And finish by dividing that coefficient off, which will do what with our sign? We'll flip it. And you get y less than or equal to 1/3 x minus 3. Less than or equal to 1/3 x minus 3. Crossing at negative 3. Go up 1 over 3. That's the line. So that's it. And we're shading below. So A is it. Feel pretty good about that one?
Yeah.
Should be pretty easy.
Put an X in front of
Okay.
that
Preston from the back. Preston feeling good. Preston can make it over the obstacles.
one. No, he can't.
Preston can't even make roll baskets.
All right, here we go. Preston, you got 5 seconds. 4 seconds.
play.
Oh no, he's got to get his jacket off. 3 seconds. 2. That's a pretty darn good shot though. Gotta give you credit on that.